This conference will now be recorded.
Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for joining today's webinar. This is the whole purpose of the series of webinar for physiotherapists is to aware the physiotherapists all across the world if they want to travel and work in different countries like Australia, UK, US, Canada. So what is the process? So I'm interviewing people who are already living there. So we can get the inside information, what to do. In today's webinar, we are going to talk about how to get admission in universities in Australia. And today's guest speaker is Raj Shah. Raj Shah is a physiotherapist. He studied in India and he's studying in Western Sydney University. He's going to share some of his insight knowledge about how to go and study in Australia as a physiotherapist. And once you are there, you follow up with the process of licensing and everything. Thank you so much, Raj, for joining today's webinar. I appreciate it.
All right, you're welcome. Thank you for inviting me. Thank you for inviting me actually, because I see a great purpose behind it. That's the reason I always thought that it's like one of the best purpose a person is making a video for. That's all.
Great. Thank you so much. That's really kind of you. Okay, so tell me one thing. If someone is living anywhere in the world other than Australia, if they want to come in Australia as a physiotherapist, what is the process? What is the documentation? How to find universities? If you can give information about it, please.
Sure. So if we are talking about, firstly, we'll talk about what are the main documentation you need. Australia is the country where you never see a lot of people. The population of Australia is around 22 million only. And at present,
You're fine. You're fine.
yeah. Oh,
Okay.
I was not able to look at it, so I thought maybe
That's
it's
okay.
all good.
I closed my video so people can just watch you and focus on you. I mean, you did that, so I don't want to. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, so Australia does not actually, when we only consider Australia as a country, it does not actually allow a lot of people in there. So basically, when they select a person for here studying here, when we apply for visa or anything for study student visa, they will probably look at how strong your file is. And your file strength is mostly dependent on two things. One is your financial statement, and the other is your SOP, which is known as statement of purpose. While you are visiting here, what is your future planning and all that stuff, which is almost included in statement of purpose, which you have to write it while you are making your file for Australia. Now the emphasis more on these two things, and the next they work on how strong your academic is, like your background academic. Yeah, I was an average student. I was not too good, too bad, but it was average. My results were good. Talking about the financial condition, whichever university you select, they would prefer that you have financial strength which is enough to keep you going. Like except the fees, it is enough to keep you going with the routine lifestyle of Australia and all that thing. If you have that enough finance with you, then they are good with that. Moreover, they don't want anyone who is looking forward, to come and settle here without any purpose. The main thing is, just when you look forward to your studies, the main focus they want is that you are focusing on your studies. If you go for, like, if you the statement of purpose, which is very fine thing, which is invented by them. Whenever you write them, whenever you form it, you never say things like, I want to just go there, I want to study one course and I want to settle there. That's not the thing. Why you want to study there. Why is the course best taught in Australia, or why are the Australian universities ranked best in the world? You need to include everything. While I wrote my statement of purpose, I yeah, now it's fine. I feel good. So when
Yes.
I wrote my statement of purpose, I had to include everything. Like if I'm selecting Australia, which city I'm selecting? I'm selecting Sydney. Why I'm selecting Sydney or Melbourne, Adelaide, Perth, any other cities here? Then
Mhm.
if I'm, yeah, which university I'm selecting and why am I selecting that? Included in statement of purpose. Moreover, I need to compare the other universities from other countries like America. I compared American, Canadian universities and the rankings along with Australian rankings and why I select Australia, which is like they would focus so good on it that even if you are even if you are copying from someone, like if you have taken someone else's statement of purpose, they will come to know that it's not your own.
Wow.
That's the best thing. They have a software here called Turnitin, and they
Mhm.
check everything that whatever you write, it's yours own, no one else.
Wow.
Now, talking about selecting a city, Sydney and Melbourne, one of the top 10 cities in the world to live in.
Okay.
They are
So.
included in top 10. Yeah, they are because of the same reason they are expensive as well. Like when you compare it with the other cities here, Adelaide, Perth, they are not expensive when you compare it with Sydney and
Mhm.
Melbourne. But yeah, when you select it, you know why you are selecting it. I selected Sydney because main reason. A lot you never go out or others country where you don't know someone. You at least need a someone. So I
Someone.
had some relatives, some
Mhm.
friends there, which was the main reason to select a city. Moreover, as I said, it is included in top 10, so I selected Sydney.
Nice.
Tertiary, the universities in Sydney are well developed when you compare it with the other cities or other universities in other cities. The
Sure.
education level of Australia is considered as number one when you compare it like right now. If
Mhm.
whenever a person researches on the internet or surfs on Google,
Mhm.
Australian degrees are given number one priority in the entire world.
That's great.
So, so it's like it's not that you want to settle here. If you are
Mhm.
looking forward to deep engross yourself in the studies or in
Mhm.
your whatever line you take, then you need to select Australia because despite of the fact that you settle here or not, but your degree it will be valuable in the entire world as number one at
Okay.
the first priority. So it will give out universities how to select a university. Talking about the universities, when you talk about many universities here, there are thousands of universities only in
Mhm.
Australia. Like there are so many different universities with
True.
different courses they give us. Can you hear me, Manan bhai?
It's sometimes it gets off sometimes, but it's okay. Like it started getting
Yeah,
off, but it's fine. Okay.
yeah, it's fine. So
Okay. Okay. Good. Good.
yeah, so when you go with the universities, then always make sure that which university you are selecting is at least when you compare it, it is one of the top universities in Australia itself.
Okay.
And my university, Western Sydney University, is around 25th in Australia when I got in, and
Okay.
it always grew up on the chart. And I
Hmm.
never saw when I compared with the results of previous years, I never saw the rank going down. It used to go up and up.
Oh, nice. Good. 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 I'm glad that you are in studying in such a nice university.
Yeah, yeah, there are many more universities which are higher to my university, but yeah, when we talk about the
That's.
financial statement or the course which I take,
Hmm.
so
Hmm.
yeah, I need to look at that as well when I take
Of
my
course. Of
course.
course. Okay.
Yeah, so
So
one
it
which was affordable to me, that was the course here, as well as the
yeah.
university's reputation was too good. So I
Hmm.
selected Western Sydney University here.
Okay. So it looks like a statement of purpose is a big thing. If
Yeah,
someone's
one of
English
the
is.
main thing, like
Mhm.
they would give you a even like when you will file your visa, they would be giving you visa, but I'm sorry. When you write a statement of purpose for the university, they would be
Mhm.
giving you an offer letter. But your visa, you are not
Yep.
sure. You are not assured that they will give you a visa because you got an offer letter. Your
I see.
statement of purpose for visa
Is
defines that
also
if you are getting a visa or not.
So if someone's English is not good, or someone has never written, like many of us may never have written statement of purpose, what if you can share how to write a statement of purpose, and if they don't know who they can ask help for, if their English is not good and everything.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people are good with English, but even like I mean, I didn't know how to write a statement of
Okay,
purpose. I was not sure what is statement of purpose.
exactly. Yeah.
So I went around a lot of consultancies, and I was not even sure which consultancy to go and get in.
Okay.
Like if I talk from the beginning,
Mm-hmm.
AECC and VIEC.
Okay.
AECC and VIEC. They are the best consultancies in Gujarat, Ahmedabad,
Okay.
for if you want to travel to Australia.
Okay. Good. We will put their links
Yeah,
in the bottom. But so, what do these agencies help you with? They help you with writing a statement of
they
purpose,
yeah
or
they did the main the one who I was interacting with in the VIEC consultancy.
Mhm.
They actually taught me what is statement of purpose. Now, thing
Okay,
is, copying from someone that's not allowed. What is
it's
your
not
own statement of purpose? That is the main thing. Why
true.
you are going there? So they taught me that just
Okay,
be truthful. Be whatever you write, just say the truth. So
that's true.
my aim is I'm a physiotherapist, and
Mm-hmm.
yeah, there are some other chances to get here. Like I can go for diploma in some physical therapy courses, like occupational therapist. There is course with
Mm-hmm.
diploma,
Mm-hmm.
as well as there are some courses which are like this, like Master of Public Health and Master of Sports Management.
Okay,
Yeah, they are more like managing the health. It's like a management course, but related to health.
related to healthcare courses, but not
Related to
actual,
health. Yeah.
not clinical. Okay, so
No,
can
no, no,
someone?
no, not clinical. Like what I used to do as a physiotherapist, that's not what I will be doing after studying Master of Public Health.
Okay,
But
okay,
because I am a health professional itself, because of my bachelor's degree,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
so it will almost add more stars to my educational level.
Of course, of course. So if
Yeah,
someone wants to join a master's in physiotherapy, does any of our people from India or any of the country international students go directly for masters in physiotherapy? Do you have any information about that?
I got some information, though I'm not sure. But
Okay.
Commonwealth countries like America, Canada, and New Zealand. And I guess there are other Commonwealth countries as well, but I know these three are the major Commonwealth countries, along with Australia.
Mm-hmm.
So they are actually directly getting admissions in Masters of Physiotherapy as well, because
Okay.
the Commonwealth countries, they consider that the education level almost equal
India is a
to
Commonwealth
Australia.
country.
Yeah, sorry,
India is a Commonwealth country, I think.
I don't think India got any Commonwealth. I mean,
Okay. 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 That's fine.
because yeah,
Okay.
like the educational level of India, like talking about India itself,
Okay.
physiotherapy does not have any council in India. We all
That's
know
true.
that there
That's
is
true.
not a proper international council which is in India. There
Okay.
is IAP, Indian Association of
But
Physiotherapists, but I guess it is
it's
not
an
valid
association.
worldwide.
It is not.
Yeah,
It's not.
because of that, we face a problem that we cannot get to work here as a physiotherapist.
Oh, wow.
We need to get our degree access here for the license exam, everything. And
Okay. But there is a
yeah,
way, right? We can give a license exam and work as a
you can
physiotherapist,
give a
right?
license exam. It depends on now what we have studied in India and what
Hmm.
physiotherapy is practiced in Australia is entirely different. Is
It is different.
entirely different.
It is different. Yes, yes.
So if you want to work as a physiotherapist in Australia, the main
Mm-hmm.
thing is you need to get a course which is associate physical therapist, like
Mm-hmm.
assistant physical therapist.
Okay.
It's a part-time course, or you can also get a full-time course. It's like 6 months course if you go
Okay.
for part-time, full-time course. It's like 1 year if you go for part-time, and
Okay.
then on the basis of that, you can work with a physiotherapist and get to know how
Work.
the actual physiotherapy works here.
Physiotherapy works.
And
Okay.
if
Okay.
after gaining knowledge from there, I would recommend to give a license exam, because they
Mm.
have two exams in license exam. One is theory, one is practical, and they
Okay.
demand around 50 to 60% each to pass
Okay.
pass up.
Okay, that's fine. That's good information. Now coming back to our top, what are the fees usually for this kind of colleges per year? How much someone can expect fees and
Uh,
expense, living expense also, if you
yeah.
can separate those.
Yeah, I can. Like the fees are almost around 15 lakhs per year in Indian rupees, Indian national rupee,
Okay,
which is around 14,000 Australian dollars per
okay,
year. Sorry,
okay,
28,000 Australian dollars per year.
okay,
It's like 14,000 per semester.
okay,
Yeah, so my fee was around 56,000 Australian dollars for 2 years, which is almost equal to 29 Indian rupees,
okay,
29 lakhs Indian rupees.
okay. So dollar is like
Yeah.
50 rupee, 50 rupee
It
per.
was around 50 rupees when I joined, but now it's a bit low. It's around 48.
Okay, okay, that's fine. So the semester fee is about 14,000, and there are usually two semesters in 1 year. So 1 year you can expect 28,000 fee. So that about
Two
14 lakh
semesters
rupees
in a year.
fees.
Yeah.
So how much fees do they expect in the bank
Yeah.
account when you go for an admission? How much bank balance they expect?
Yeah. They at least expect fee for 1 year and living expense for 1 year. Now, living expense for 1 year is around 10,000 to 12,000 Australian dollar. That is
Okay.
what they recommend.
Mm-hmm.
Now, it
Okay.
depends obviously on your
Of
lifestyle, how
course,
you
your
live here.
lifestyle. Okay.
Yeah.
Are you allowed to work there?
But it's around 12,000 Australian dollars. So if you want to actually get an admission and for the visa as well, then you need around 12 and 28,000, around 40,000 Australian dollars
Sure. Yeah,
on
so
a
about
minimum.
20 lakh rupees. Okay. Are you allowed
20
to
lakh
work?
Indian rupees.
Sorry. Are you allowed to work there?
Yeah, I am allowed to work 40 hours fortnight, which is 2 weeks.
20
Fortnight is
hours.
what they calculate
Two
as 2 weeks.
weeks.
We
2 weeks.
didn't know when we were in India. So
Mhm.
most of Indian people don't know what's fortnight because that's not
We
the term
don't
we
have
use.
that system. Yeah. So about 20 hours per week, which is the same in USA also. In
Yeah, it's
USA,
same in US and Canada also, I
yeah,
guess.
in USA there is a system you can only work on campus. You are not allowed to work off campus. So you have to find the job in your college somewhere. And in the
Oh,
master's course, you are allowed to work only 14 hours per week, and in bachelor's 20 hours per week because they expect in masters you have to study more, so you are not allowed to
oh,
work too much. So that is
okay.
I did college in. Okay, so coming back to Australia thing. Uh, so what if someone wants to find a college, if someone has shortlisted the college, so what is the application process? They just have to go to the website and what they do? They are just
No, if you're, I will suggest everyone, not to do all by yourself, like not to submit the forms by yourself or on from the website itself. Rather, consultancies are almost good because most of the consultancies are now free. They don't charge anything for applying to any colleges in Australia,
oh
like
really?
AECC, which I said, they don't charge. The one which I chose, VIEC, they charge the basic normal cost of around 3,000 INR,
Oh
Indian.
really?
Yeah,
Oh, so maybe they are
but
getting commission
if
from
you
the
are going through a
college.
consultancy, you are properly guided on what to do, how to
Yeah, yeah.
write your SAP, or how to select a university, or what are the courses available in the university. Everything you could get to know from consultancy. And if you are
Mhm.
doing it by your own self, then there is no one to guide you. So it could create some
That's
problems for
true.
you how to select
Of
things out.
course, of course. So these agencies must be getting money from university, of course, as a commission per
Yeah, for
student.
sure. Like if it's like around if you send if you send a child there or a student there, then it's like they might be getting some commissions out of the
Of
university.
course, of
That's
course.
yeah,
Okay, that's good to know that because everyone people feel this agencies cost 10, 20, $30,000, so they feel that do their own research. But it's a very important information that these agencies do not charge anything and they
yeah,
can
yeah,
go and get information. Very important information. So we will put those two links in the bottom of this video.
yeah.
So, is there any preparation they can do? I mean, what else they need to be aware of before they apply for Australia? What they need to be mindful of?
The main thing, weather conditions. Like I had two options. I could either go to Canada or Australia.
Mm-hmm.
Now, weather condition is the main thing. If your body cannot adapt to a weather somewhere,
Mm-hmm. That's true.
then it would be the worst problem you could ever face. And talking about Australia, it is one of the best weather. Like, I'm an Indian, I am adapted to a bit of cold, a lot of heat,
That's true.
and some hot rain. Now, when we
That's
see
true.
Australia, they have cold, which is good, a bit more compared to India, but it's around good. You could get, you could get adapted to it soon.
Of course.
The summer conditions, the heat conditions, it's also similar to India, around 40 degrees. It goes around 40 degrees Celsius.
Wow. That is so good.
Yeah, so I don't need to adjust my body according to the weather here. It's almost 80% equal to what it was in India. And
Wow.
I am more prone to, getting ill because of weather conditions. So Australia was my first priority to get
Wow.
here.
So let me share you my quick experience. When I was in Ahmedabad, I always used to
Yeah.
get dust allergy. So I always used to sneeze and everything. So every time I had to take cetirizine or something to keep my nose blocked. But everybody thought that it's because of cold, but I knew it was for dust. We figured out. But I studied in Minnesota. In Minnesota, the temperature in winter, it's just south of Canada, is -40, -40
Oh,
Celsius and -40 Fahrenheit is same. So it's a point when -40, they both Celsius and Fahrenheit come same. So -40 Celsius and Fahrenheit is same. So you know what bone chilling cold is? That's what I used to feel. So when I
oh,
breathe out, when
yeah.
in my monkey cap, there are ice balls. So when I come home from the campus
Oh,
in cold, but I come home and I see snow and ice balls in my cap, and I asked my roommate,
oh,
it didn't snow. Why there is a snow in my cap? They said, what you breathe out, that turns
that
into
turns into
snow.
snow.
There
Oh
were
my God.
Our college had 16,000 students in Minnesota, and
Okay.
it was a huge campus, like you mentioned about your Parle University. So there were three people's full-time job to jump people's cars, jump because their battery dies down. So there were
Yeah.
three cars always going around in the campus to give a jump start to those cars. So it was three
Oh,
people's full-time job.
oh my God.
So
Okay, that's
it,
good. We have to have a good job.
it's a good job if you can tolerate cold. But yes,
Oh, yeah, that's the main thing.
weather is very important. If you think about Canada and the northern states of USA, like Minnesota, Chicago,
Yeah,
Illinois. Chicago is Illinois. Or the Michigan. Those are very very cold states. Even New York is cold states. So you can consider Georgia and Texas, and California is always beautiful. Fees are always high in New York and California. In Midwest states, the fees are really low. But let's come back, stick on Australia. Uh, Raj, please share some more information, if you have to add anything about Australian admission process, and what struggles you faced and you don't want others to face, and we can wrap up after that.
so Australian admission process, first of all, you will get variety of different courses you would have never heard of. Like, being a health professional, I got variety of different courses. One was diploma in occupational therapist, then diploma in physical therapy. That's two different thing here. Like, physical
Yeah,
therapy related to sports,
occupation.
and occupational therapy.
Hmm.
They gave diploma courses in them.
Yeah.
Now, obviously, we know one thing, that master course will be much more valid or valuable
Mm-hmm.
than the diploma course. So,
Okay.
yeah, diploma courses, they are short-term period. They may be around 1 year.
Mm-hmm.
Depends on which course you go for. Some may be around 1.5 years, but their credibility will be less than your
Of
main
course.
course here, master course.
Mm-hmm.
Now, whenever selecting a course, there is a list named SOL list, which
Okay.
is given out by the government of Australia every 6 months or maybe every year. They keep
Okay.
on changing it. There are no uh,
Okay.
terms, like they change it whenever they feel like.
Okay.
And that SOL list is actually the list of professionals they need here.
Okay. Okay.
Like if you are planning for long term, if you want to actually settle down in Australia, then you need to look at the course which they actually need here.
They need here. Okay, that's
Yeah,
interesting.
like if a master in physiotherapy is included in SOL list, then
Mm-hmm.
go for that. That means that they need the professionals related to masters in physiotherapy.
Okay. So, okay, I see. Okay, good, good. That's good information, Raj. If someone has someone needs any help, uh, I will put a link below so they can contact me. And once I feel that they will be benefit from you, I'll pass it on
Yeah,
to you. Is that okay?
yeah, that's all good. No
Okay. If they
worries.
have any question, if they want to talk to you personally, then definitely we will be able to help them. Uh, but
Yeah, sure.
thank you so much, Raj. If you have any other information, uh, but you shared a lot of information today. Thank you so much
Yeah,
for your
like
time.
yeah, if we want to share another more information any other time, I'll be trying to contact you if I get any more information about it, so that we can
Perfect.
share it some other day, some other video. That will be
That's
good.
great. Okay, great. People who are watching on YouTube, if you think that this video helped you, please don't forget to press like and of course subscribe button, because we are creating new contents every day and multiple times, so we can educate physiotherapists all across the world. If you have any question about this video, feel free to write in the comment section, and some of us will try to reply you as soon as possible. Our contact information and website are below. So if you want any personal consultation, feel free to contact us. Thank you so much, Raj, for your time, and
No
you have a good
worries.
rest of the day. Bye.
You too. Thank you. Bye
Thanks.
bye.
Thank you. Bye.